Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining us. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with a student who has successfully combined the two exciting worlds of business and the entertainment industry. Through this interview, we'll learn about her experience, the challenges she faced, and how she's managed to develop professionally in both fields. So let's begin. Please, Oriana, introduce yourself so we can get to know you a little bit better.
Hi, Cami. It's always a pleasure see you. My name is Caterina Oriana Casa. My career is administration and entrepreneurship. Currently, I work in the area of sales corporate lab advisor in the Asociación Cultural Brisas del Titicaca, and I very enjoy for this interview.
Well, Oriana, first of all, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to do this interview. I'm sure that everything you tell us today will be invaluable. So, we are going to start. The interview will be based on questions about your career and your work. So, to begin, I'd like to know a little more about your personal and professional motivations. So, what inspired you to study business administration and entrepreneurship and work in the entertainment industry?
Well, Cami, first of all, I love the customer service because my parents work in the commerce. So I have grown up around this field for many years. When I had to choose my career, I looked for something flexible and would like allow me to work in the hotel and the gastronomy industry. That's is how I choose a business administration and entrepreneurship. Also, when I got my first job offer in this field, I feel like a dream to be able to work in something that includes all of these areas together.
It's really nice to listen to you say like it's like your dream. It's really really special. So, now I like you tell us a little about your currently do and how it connects to your career. So, can you describe your current role in that entertainment field and how it relates to your studies?
Well, Cami, during my 3 years working in this field, I have had to change to involved in many areas that are related to my study in business administration. For example, I have worked with budgets, cost control, and also learning about planning and manage strategies. This experience have helped me connect the theory and real situation in the real life. Every day I face new challenges, many situations, and I try to learn something useful to improve my work and myself.
Yeah, it's really important to have these challenges to grow, right? So, we know that each industry demands a specific skills. So, in your case, what specific skills do you think are the most important to succeed in your field?
Well, Cami, during this time, I have learned the most important skill for an entrepreneur, a worker, a business person are the empathy and the discipline. Empathy helps us understand what need your customer finally and what need the other people, so especially in the entertainment and service industry where are constantly working with people all the day and every day. It helps to create a good environment and to provide better customer service. Obviously, discipline on the other hand is essential to stay focused, organized, and are consciented with our goals. So, and mm, without discipline, it's hard to grow professionally and manage your responsibilities. Well, I believe both skills are key to success in this field.
Yeah, I think discipline is a really, really important skill. So, studying and working at the same time, I think is not an easy task. So I interested knowing how do you balance your academic responsibilities with your job in entertainment?
Cami, I always believe that every effort we make in the life bring result sooner or late. That's why I try to be optimistic and motivated with the details that the life give me all the constant days. And even when I finish a long work day, as soon as I get my home and I stay in my house, I take I take time to focus on my understand on in my stacks university and catch up with everything I need to do. I think that the key to stay calm and be creative is a good schedule. Time to manage is very important. Balancing the work and the studies is not easy. You and me know that. But with the organization and the positive attitude is always the most easy way to take this and overcome to a good place.
Yeah, I know really, really clear about to study and working. Yeah. So there are always valuable lessons along the way. So please tell me what has been the most valuable lesson you've learned through your work experience?
Tammy, I have learned to never take things personal at work. In these fields, that are always situations news, and we stay always under pressure. So, and not every goes is planned. So sometimes there are difficult moments or stress, but it's important to stay calm and be professional. Keeping a cool head helps you to make better decisions and maintain good relationships with your team. Well, this lesson has helped me grow emotionally, professionally, and makes me prepared me for different challenges.
Moving on to a more business-oriented approach, I like to know in what ways has your career in entertainment enhanced your understanding of business management?
Welcome. Working in the entertainment field has helped me to expand my vision in the business world. We have learned to think outside of the box. And what I mean, we shouldn't just look at the tree, but at the whole forest around it. In business, I believe that perfection is found in small details, and those details are managed before any situation happens.
Okay, that's really interesting to look out the box. So we know that combining studies and work can bring various challenges. So how about your experience?
Tammy, it's a hard journey, and I think it's something that most people with experience at some time point in his lives. Balance studies and work is not easy, but I teach us to you a lot about yourself. In the end, we enjoy more the things that we work hard for is very special for the person have this experience for his life. The effort makes your result feels more special. That's why I always try to stay focused and give the best of myself in the work in the tasks of the university.
Yes, to stay focused and give your best is really important to have really good results in academic and professional environments. So, now what challenges have you faced while working and studying at the same time, and how have you overcome them?
I mean, the schedule was my first big challenge. I was difficult to complete both my work and the university responsibilities, especially because I work in the tourism field. where the hours can be long schedules and it's still a big challenge. But I have to learn to overcome it with good time management. And I try to organize my task and set priorities. Planning my day will helps me to reduce stress and be more productive in both areas.
Yeah, it's really challenging to work in the tourism field for the long schedules. Right. So we all have moments or projects that fill us with pride. So in your case, can you share a project or experience that you particularly proud of?
Yes, Cami, right now I feel very proud because we are closing several agreements with companies in the tourism and gastronomy fields, which are part of the industry. That these partnerships are helping to us grow, reach more people. Always, this is very important for this field. Also, for example, we are currently working on a commercial collaboration with the SEAL, especially with the job placement program, and this is a great opportunity for my association and USIL. So it's very special to connect the students with a real work experience. Being part of this process makes me feel that our work is having a positive impact. So, and the m- me, this motivates me to keep going.
Okay, this is well, like you said, a collaboration with Lucille. I really hope to see you soon in university. For me, it's really interesting. So, think about the future and your professional growth. How do you see yourself growing professionally in the entertainment industry in the future?
Yes, Cami, I think the entertainment industry have many changes to work to grow, and it is a possibility when you work with discipline, patience, and don't give up. In the future, I see myself learning more, taking new challenges, and helping people enjoy good experience. If you love what you do and work very hard, good things will come always.
Yeah, this is really true. When you work really hard, like you in a thing that you want, good things will come. I'm really sure about that. So, to close this interview, I'd like you to share some advice for those following a similar path to yours. So, please, what advice would you give to other students who want to combine these business studies with creative industry like entertainment?
Well, my advice is the key to growing in your job is to focus in the small details. These details help you to do better in any situation. At the beginning, the path may be hard, but step by step, you learn to love what you do, especially after all these years of study and effort. If you are patient and stay strong, you will enjoy the results and feel proud of your work and yourself.
Yeah, that is really empowerment for any student, I'm pretty sure. So, well, Oriana, we've reached the end of this interview. And once again, I thank you for your time and willingness to be here to share a little about your academic and professional life. So, that's all for today, and I hope to meet you again next time. See you soon.
See you, Kami. Huge and kisses. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye.